Yeah, by the grace of God, I managed to finish all my assignments. I've done 3 assignments in one night, and 1 assignment in one night as well. It was quite stressful, you know. It was quite, you know, it's like it was overwhelming. It was an overload for me, and I didn't have time. Basically, everything got mashed up and hectic in my life, you know. You have basically 10 things hitting you at the same time, and you're thinking, who am I, where am I, and what am I doing here, you know. It's like when you get overwhelmed, you get this like cognitive overload, you know, when you've got so much things to do that you're so overloaded that you start losing your productivity, you know. So now I'm more relieved, and yesterday after a night of writing my assignment, I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go and do some circuits in the park. So I went, after I didn't sleep all night and I was doing my assignment, I went to the park and ran, and I felt so inspired then, you know, even though I was so tired and I was so overloaded. After feeling that relief of submitting my assignment, and then after I've done my circuit workout, I felt so inspired. It was basically like some gate in my head opened, you know, and I felt like my reality have shifted. It's very interesting how it depends on your lifestyle, depends on the choices you make, how your reality is shifted, you know. Basically, the way you perceive, like, how do I say, the way your lifestyle is, it's your lifestyle stressful, have you got a lot to do, are you able to manage with that, is it too much? Depending on how you feel, basically your reality is changing, like you are creating a reality where things work in a pattern. So for example, my pattern was that I don't know how to describe it. I felt so shit. I felt so like, I felt in some sort of a mental prison where I felt like everything, I felt like I'm fucked, that everything I'm gonna do is no point because I'm failing at everything anyway. So it's like some things that, you know, usually I'm a very like outgoing person. I'm a very like confident and very, but sometimes that's why it's very important to be mindful. As I said, usually I'm a very outgoing person, you know, confident. But sometimes, you know, certain things happen, and then it's like I can't get over it, you know, and it consumes me, and I'm thinking, you know, my life is gonna go like this, you know. So you can't avoid the situations, you know, when certain things in life happen, like, you know, like certain failures, and then we think, yeah, this is how we're gonna go, and, you know, there's nothing's gonna change or something like that, you know. And basically this is just a story, you know. This is like a delusion that, you know, we tell ourselves when major things that we are not prepared for, major like failures that we're not prepared for happen, and it basically destroys our confidence and our base in ourselves, as like, what do you call, it affects our performance, you know. But basically what I'm trying to say is, by doing those small things, like coming back to the basics and doing the small things like going for a run, doing whatever you can to maintain your productivity, will basically bounce you back to that confidence that you had before, and it will put you in a situation where, you know, you're gonna feel like, yeah, I'm back on it again, you know. And even sometimes in life we get pressured from other people, like when other people look at us as mediocre when we try to do something great. They look at us and they say, like, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying to prove? And, you know, it's sometimes because when we lack our integrity, we we play in that pattern, you know, and we play in that pattern of reality where we are mediocre, and we basically play their stories, you know. that's why it's so important to keep integrity and keep believing in yourself, and you know, no matter like what people think, you know, fake it until you make it. You know, it's like this. You need to challenge that reality, that bad reality that maybe people or circumstances imposes on us, and what else? Yeah, and challenge that story in our head that it makes us, you know, mediocre. Because you can't avoid mediocrity, and even though we feel mediocre, we need to go feel that pain, but do it anyways. As Kian Breen, basically the book is called Rewire Your Mindset, and this book really relates to this video, because when you are mediocre but you are performing anyways in the best way you can, is basically you are rewiring your mindset that is, you know, imposed by the situation, failures and people. And yeah, and eventually your mindset will rewire in such a way that you will think, fuck, actually I'm a natural at it, you know, regardless of what happens. And yeah, don't get deluded in thinking that, because actions, that's what I like about life, you know. Things don't come your way just like that, you know. Things don't just happen. You're not like becoming a expert or at something just like that, just in snap of the fingers. You have to do the right steps, you have to do right things to get you to where you want to be. And if you want it, you have to, actions speak louder than words. You have to act on it, and basically because you're acting on it, you are taking control. Even though you're not there where you want to be, you're not there yet, but you will be, because you took charge, you're acting on it. And activities prove, like actions, they prove that you are basically the person that you want to be, you know. So I wish everyone to, if you feel down or if you feel like you're mediocre, that's fine, you know, like accept it, embrace it, but keep doing what you're doing and rewire your mindset by taking the right action, the right steps as much as you can, and never stop. Peace out, all the way.